Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? You have now tuned in to my Love and Hip Hop recap. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so, and share this video wherever you like to share videos. All right, so let's dive right into it. So Joselyn meets with Jessica Dyme and Melissa, and they're all, having a little powwow or whatever. And she kind of tells them about the birth and how Bonnie Bell was pretty much delivered in the in the bathroom, in the toilet. I was having a feeling she was in the toilet because I seen her sitting down in the bathroom. I'm like, she had the baby in there? I mean, I knew she had it in the bathroom, but I was like, the toilet? Like, damn. How you be like, you was born in the toilet, okay? That's crazy. So Joselyn, she reveals that she's going to be on the reel. And I'm like, they went from Tamar to Joselyn? Oh, okay. Are they going to have the little subtitles or captions as well so we can understand everything that she's saying? Because most of them real folks, them folks that watch the real, not all of them understand Joselyn the way that we do. We've seen her over time, so we've gotten accustomed to the way that she speaks. But I don't know about the world if they like really ready for her. So Jessica Dyme tells them about the wine tasting and how she got into fights with like Tammy, and then she got into a fight with Tommie. And yeah. Karlie Redd, she goes to see Jock and she's mad at him because of him hanging out with Tommie. And he's just like, it's whatever. Like, you keep things from me as well. And he was just like, at the end of the day, I didn't smash her. Supposedly, allegedly. So she like starts shedding some tears and things like that. And they look like they alright for right now. Tommie, she meets with Lovely Mimi, and they talk about how Karlie Redd was acting out and doing the most because Karlie Redd knows that she's like, on probation and all those other things, and she can't really get caught out there right now, otherwise she could be staying in jail. So that's the reason why Karlie Redd was kind of acting up. They also talk about Joselyn and, if she would be cool with Jocelyn at any point. That's what Lovely Mimi asked her. And she's like, why would you even ask me something like that? She was like, nah, because right now she got charges on me. So that's like the only way that we could possibly make amends is if she was to drop those charges. KK meets with Tommie's mother, Samantha, and they talk about Tommie and their relationship and how they need to like really work on it. And it's funny because on the flip side, Tommie kind of felt like KK overstepped her boundaries by inviting her mother to her wine tasting. Like, everything went cool, but she just kind of feels like it was fake and phony and things was kind of swept under the rug and kind of like, just kind of putting on face for everybody. Melissa and Karlie Redd, they meet, and she asked her if she could meet with Joselyn. And Karlie Redd, she was a little skeptical at first, but she just isn't really sure if things are gonna like go well or whatever, and she doesn't want to put herself out there. Plus, she knows that her friends are gonna feel some type of way if she's over here reconciling with Joselyn, who's like their arch enemy. KK has both Samantha and Tommie come over to her little condo or whatever, and she tries to like mend their relationship, but I feel like it needs more than one little session to do that. Samantha says, well, no, actually, it was Tommie that said that respect is earned, not given. And she was like, she don't care if she's her mother or whatever, she still needs to respect her because she's a grown woman now. And, they start going back and forth and saying things that I couldn't even understand anymore, didn't care to try to understand. And then things kind of escalated quickly from there. KK tried to keep like Tommie there, but the producers was kind of like, just let her go because she really needed to calm down because they seemed like they was about to fight again. So then later on, she did come back to the scene, but they did talk a little more rational, but Tommie just kind of left it as, I don't really want to be around you. I don't really want to get to know you or fix this. Like, it's just, that's it. Like, she did say a few things here, like, I needed you at a certain point and you just kind of let me go to juvie, and things just kind of went south every year from there. I was just in and out of jails, and that was it. And she was just like, her mother said she had a messed up life, and she tried to avoid giving them that same type of life that she had. But it seems like with her trying to, quote unquote, avoid it, she actually made things worse. And it's crazy how her daughter has the same type of, I guess they call it disease from what I've read. They both have alcoholism where, they're drinking too much. They both have the same type of issue. So Tammy, Karlie Redd, Mimi, Bambi, Rashida, and Sierra, they all have a bonfire. And I'm just like, a bonfire? Okay, this is different. They going camping now? They probably only did it for that one little scene, and after that, they was out of there. So anyways, they all have little things that they want to light up. They want to like kind of just throw it away and let it burn. Because all of them have some type of issues. All of them are scarred. Bambi has her issues with what's his name? With Scrap, where he's leaving and there's just not everything that she thought it was. Tammy, her and Waka Flocka, their situation, they're married and he still was cheating. Sierra, married, cheating. Rashida, same thing. Bambi, well, I already said Bambi. Karlie Redd, she says that a lot of the guys that she get with, it's not that she can't hold a man, but a lot of them, they're seeing other people. Or they're married, or they have some effed up situation. Like the last dude, now I can't remember his name. It's at the tip of my tongue. I want to say Truth for some reason, but y'all know who I'm talking about. He was married, she was basically the side chick, and he was getting married to her as well. So, all these people, they have all of the ladies, they have their like particular situations that they've had to overcome. So they was just throwing things in the fire. Right? Rashida, honey, she threw a diamond necklace in the fire, and I was like, girl, if you ain't want it, you could have just passed it along. I mean, you ain't have to throw it in the garbage. I'm pretty sure that cost a pretty penny because he was trying to make up for you for all the stupidness that he had did in the past. So, and being in the hot tub with them women. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to give you nothing like out the gumball machine or anything like that. So I'm like, damn, girl, if you ain't really want it, I could have helped you not be able to see it. I could have like kind of helped you out real quick. I wouldn't have ever showed it to you again if that's what you wanted. Joselyn finally meets up with Karlie Redd, and it was like an instant disaster. As soon as she walks in, you could tell Joselyn did not change. Joselyn was like rolling her eyes as soon as the girl walked into the room, not even like messing with her or anything, just walks into the room and she's just like, and I'm like, why did you even say you wanted to meet up with her if you knew this was the way you was going to act? Like, you can't blame it on your hormones now. So what? And then Jocelyn starts off by telling her that she's a messy bee of the South. And I'm like, I mean, yes, she's being honest. This is true. This girl is a messy bee. But if you're trying to have a conversation with somebody, you don't start off by insulting them, Like, it was just messed up. She was telling her how she's the dog that carries the bone back and forth. And I'm just like, yeah, this ain't going to end well. This is not good. Not good at all. And like I predicted, it didn't end well. They go off arguing, and Karlie Redd, at the end of it, she ended up like walking away. Like, I could scream if I want to scream. And she was just like out. And it looks like she started getting emotional after that. But that was pretty much the end of it. I mean, this wasn't a really like eventful episode. It didn't have like much, so I really just kind of ran it down real quick. It was nothing like super major that I really saw. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and store limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.